Hello friends, hope you're doing good. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to share one of my videos, one of my favorite recipes. It's a sweet tooth recipe. Whenever you crave for something sweet, yet you want to opt out for something healthy, like I always do. I always think about something being healthy in it because I don't want to compromise with my diet, yet I don't want to feel too much guilty about eating it. So whenever I eat it, I don't have that guilt conscious that I usually have when I eat something sweet. So today I'm going to share how to make coconut macaroons. It's a little healthy version. It's my own little tried out version. So hope you guys enjoy it and like it. And let's get started. So the things you will need: half a teaspoon of salt, 1/3 cup of brown sugar. If you want to use regular sugar, you can always use 1/4 cup of regular sugar. You need 5 egg whites. I'm using egg replacer since I don't eat eggs, and this is a good thing for vegetarian who don't eat eggs. And I used Ener-G Egg Replacer, so as per the measurement, and I'm gonna add the measurement below in my description. And 5 1/3 cups of shredded coconut, and I use the sweetened one. So as I'm making this in a not a large amount, but it's gonna make about 24 balls according to the size you make. And you need 1 cup of chopped pecans, and you can use walnuts, pecans, or any other ingredient you would like. Even you can use chocolate chips. So it's up to you guys. Whatever you want to use, you can use as that's just my added version of adding a topping. I usually let my egg replacer mixture sit for a while, so whenever it's there, it's like after it's seated for a while, you can see the consistency. It's a little bit like of egg whites, so I just let it sit for a while, so it actually feels like I'm using something same consistency as eggs. I'm gonna add my half teaspoon of salt to coconut and my brown sugar. And the measurements again are underneath in the description, and I'm just gonna mix it real quick really well so it's all one, and it's not like there are not blobs or anything of the coconut or anything, so it's mixed properly. And the coconut is already sweetened, so you don't need too much sugar but if you are more sugary person, you like more sugar, which I would not recommend, but you can definitely add as per your taste. And sometimes brown sugar is like a little less sugary than the regular sugar, so it's up to your taste. And as you can see, it's mixed well enough. Now I'm gonna go ahead and add my egg replacer mixture. So your 5 egg whites if you're using eggs. And as you can see, the consistency is so sticky, just like the regular eggs. And I'm gonna mix that as well. And feel free to use spoon or whatever you feel like using, because I'm a person who likes to mix it with my hands, so I feel like I'm mixing it really nice if I mix it with hands. So always make sure your hands are clean and washed before mixing it with your hands. So I'm a person who likes to mix it with hands, so it's up to you. You can use your hands or fork or spoon or a spatula, feel free. And once it's mixed well enough, I'm gonna go ahead and add my 1 cup of pecans, or any choice of your nuts, whatever you like, you can add that. As you can see, I have added my pecans in it, and make sure it's not too big pieces, or else it will not keep the mixture together whenever you make it into balls. And let's mix it well enough so it's all incorporated into one. And the consistency, you can feel it when you are mixing it. You can see it. You will be able to make the balls well enough, as you can see it here. As you can see, I have mixed it well enough. Now I'm gonna go ahead and preheat my oven to 350 degree Fahrenheit. and let that preheat while I'm gonna go ahead and make balls. Alright, as you can see, my balls are ready to place in the oven, and my oven is already preheated to 350 Fahrenheit. And I'm gonna go ahead and put this tray in the oven. Alright, the macaron balls are in the oven. We're gonna let it sit for 20 to 30 minutes or until the top is golden brown. And once it's done, we can take it out and let it sit for cooling down. And we're gonna go ahead and get our chocolate chips, melt it, and drizzle it over on top. And let it cool down again. And once it's done, it's all yours to eat. Also, this is a great way to add on to the list of fasting day recipes. This is a recipe that you can use on Ekadashi day or fasting day, since this doesn't have any other flours in it. Ener-G Egg Replacer that I used has tapioca starch and potato starch, which you can definitely eat on Ekadashi. So there is nothing that you cannot eat. And feel free to impress your guests by using this recipe and trying it out, and it just tastes so amazing and they will be impressed, since in India we have like lots of options to eat on Ekadashi, what to eat and what not. We get confused there, but in here USA it's like really limited access to food up here, especially when you're not eating onion garlic, and on Ekadashi days it's really hard. Since you don't eat out, most of us don't eat out during Ekadashi or fasting day. So this is really helpful if you have all the ingredients at home. It's really easy and it doesn't take that long. And let's see, once it gets done, we can go ahead and melt our chocolate chips and drizzle it on top of our macaron balls and let it sit for a while. And it's all yours to eat and enjoy. All right, let's take it out from the oven. As you can see, it's pretty golden brown, and some of it you can see they are popped out because I may not have pressed it well enough. So as you can see, this one is like not proper round, but it's pretty soft, as you can feel it since it's hot. So I'm gonna let it cool, and once it cools down, we are gonna drizzle over our chocolate chips. I'm gonna go ahead and drizzle the chocolate, dark chocolate, on top of macaron balls. Feel free to be creative with designs if you want, and you can always use a piping bag if you don't like a mess on the sides. Since I have parchment paper underneath, I'm okay to have a mess on the sides. And you can also use white chocolate, as I mentioned earlier, and you can drizzle it on top of dark chocolate or just plain by itself. As you can see, this one is a little broken because I did not press it hard enough. So you have to make sure you press it very tightly so the balls doesn't open up. As you can see, I have drizzled over my dark chocolate on all of them, and since I was opting out for healthy option, I use dark chocolate. You can also use regular semi-sweet milk chocolate if you prefer, so it's up to your choice. And this is a complete healthy version, so I was trying to avoid anything that is a compromise to my diet. Now I'm gonna let it set for a while, and once the chocolate is set, it's good to be packed in a container, and you can eat it right away if you want, if you can't wait. But I'm gonna let this chocolate set, and once it's done, I'll show you how it looks. As you can see, the chocolate is finally set on the macaron balls, and I already stored a couple of them in my container as I have to give that to someone. And my family, including me, loves this stuff, especially when it's healthy. You don't have that guilt conscious, so I definitely have to make sure that I take it out if I have to give to someone else. So I've stored it, and the rest is for us to eat and enjoy. So guys, that was pretty much it. Thank you so much for watching this video, and let me know if there are any other questions, queries, and comments regarding this video or the ingredients I used. Please let me know, and please reach out to me through comment box, and I'll definitely reply you as soon as I can. Stay tuned for many further more videos, and don't forget to subscribe below. Thank you once again. Have a good day. Bye.